It was said that the Whispering Woods was cursed, a place where the lost souls of the damned would gather, forever trapped between the world of the living and the dead. But as with all old tales, there were those who didn't believe. A group of friends, Sarah, Mike, Emily, and Jake, driving towards the woods in a beat-up van. They're laughing, excited for a weekend of camping and adventure. Sarah, this is going to be awesome. Just us, the woods, and no distractions. Mike, I still can't believe we're doing this. Did you hear the stories about this place? Jake, come on, Mike, it's just a bunch of old legends. There's nothing to worry about. They arrive at the campsite, unpacking their gear. As the sun sets, the woods become eerily quiet. Emily, nervously, has anyone else noticed how quiet it is? Jake, relax, Emily. It's just the woods. The group sets up a campfire and starts telling ghost stories, the mood lightening. But as the night deepens, the atmosphere shifts. As she gets up in the middle of the night, unable to sleep. She steps away from the campsite, feeling drawn to the darkness of the woods. Sarah whispers to herself, I just need some air. As she walks deeper into the woods, she starts hearing faint whispers. She stops, looking around. Whispers, Sarah. Sarah. Sarah spins around, her flashlight flickering. Sarah, who's there? The whispers grow louder, overlapping, as if multiple voices are speaking at once. Whispers, join us. Don't leave. Terrified, Sarah runs back to the campsite, but as she does, she trips over a root and falls hard. The camera lingers on her for a moment as she lies still, the whispers echoing around her. Cut to black. The next morning, the group realizes Sarah is missing. Panic sets in as they search the woods, calling her name. Emily, we have to find her. What if she's hurt? As they search, they find strange symbols carved into the trees and remnants of old, tattered clothing scattered on the ground. The whispers return, growing louder and more frantic. Mike, did you hear that? We need to get out of here, now. Jake, we can't leave Sarah behind. The group splits up to cover more ground, but one by one, they each begin to encounter strange, terrifying visions, ghostly apparitions, shadowy figures lurking just out of sight, and the ever-present whispers. Emily, crying, this isn't real. This can't be real. Emily stumbles upon a clearing in the woods, where she finds Sarah standing motionless, her back turned. Emily, Sarah. Oh my God, we were so worried. Emily stops as Sarah slowly turns around, revealing her face. Her eyes are hollow, her expression blank, and her mouth moves, but the voice that comes out is not hers. Sarah, possessed, you shouldn't have come here. Emily screams as the screen cuts to black. Mike and Jake regroup, realizing they can't find either Sarah or Emily. The woods feel like they're closing in on them, the trees twisting and warping in unnatural ways. They stumble upon an old, abandoned cabin covered in more of the strange symbols. Jake, this must be where it started. The stories. The curse. Inside the cabin, they find a dusty old book filled with notes about rituals, sacrifices, and the souls trapped in the woods. The whispers are almost deafening now. Mike, we need to end this. Whatever this is. As they flip through the book, they discover a ritual to break the curse, but it requires a sacrifice, a life for a life. The camera cuts between their panicked faces as the realization sinks in. Jake, we can't do this. There has to be another way. But before they can decide, the cabin door slams shut. The shadows around them come to life, twisting into grotesque forms. Whispers, choose. Or be lost forever. Act 5, The Sacrifice. Desperate and with no other options, Mike makes a heartbreaking decision. He knows what must be done. Mike, I'm sorry, Jake. But I have to save them. Jake tries to stop him, but it's too late. Mike performs the ritual, sacrificing himself as the woods howl in fury. The shadows consume him, and with a final, agonized scream, he's gone. The camera shows the woods slowly returning to normal, the whispers fading into silence. Cut to Jake, now alone, standing in the clearing where it all began. He looks broken, haunted by what he's seen and done. Jake whispers, "It's over. It's finally over." But as he turns to leave, the camera lingers on the woods behind him. A single whisper echoes in the distance, faint but unmistakable. Whispers, "Come back. Join us." The screen fades to black, the haunting melody from the beginning playing once more as the credits roll.